I would probably like to sit all of the Dolphins. I know that's difficult to do with what Myles Gaskin might now become without Malcolm Brown there and what Jaylen Waddle has been. But this is just a brutal matchup going into Buffalo. Buffalo coming off a bye, looking like they're going to be 100% healthy. Who knows what the mindset of Tua is at this point with the trade rumors swirling. I hope he rallies. I hope the team looks good, especially, for those people still starting Gaskin and starting Waddle. But number one team against opposing wide receivers. Obviously, they've been good against everybody not named Derrick Henry at the running back position. And so I think it's going to be a rough day, certainly for Waddle and Gaskin, and obviously Tua as well.
Okay, Gesicki, though.
I would prefer to avoid him also. I guess I should have factored that in. I apologize. But because of the position that he plays, he is still going to be started and should be. But this is a great team against tight ends also.
Okay, so then you're looking at Tonyan and Ricky Seals-Jones. You have them ahead or behind Mike Gesicki?
In non-PPR, I would start Tonyan over him. I don't love Ricky Seals-Jones this week either, so I would still stick with Gesicki.
Okay. All right, Heath, who are you avoiding?
I hate to do this, but I'm just going to say it. I'm really trying to avoid Aaron Rodgers. I know he's had 4 out of 6 good games without Davante Adams. I don't like this situation at all. On the road, on a short week, against a defense that has been very good, without his top 2 wide receivers, not just without Davante Adams, and his number 1 wide receiver, still kind of a maybe, but coming back from a hamstring injury that has caused him to go on IR. I just don't like this situation for Aaron Rodgers. And I think it's a situation where he might score 20 fantasy points, but 20 fantasy points is most weeks now QB 15 to QB 18. That's not generally a top 12 quarterback.
And does the J.J. Watt injury change anything for you guys? Because Watt's likely out for the season.
A little bit.
They've played 1 or 2 games without Chandler Jones though.
Yeah, he'll be back this week. Yeah.
I think Chandler Jones is better than J.J. Watt. And so they were good with Watt without Jones. So I think they'll be better with Jones without Watt.
Okay.
That was also against Cleveland and a banged up Baker Mayfield and the Texans.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah, I step up in competition. It's a shame because I really wanted to, you want to see Davante Adams in this game.
I think the thing that you have to do with Rodgers, because I generally agree with Heath. I think that the floor for Rodgers is probably safe because he's good. And as Pete Prisco said, which just giving some context for somebody who's covered the league a long time, he's going to make his guys better. It's not that Davante Adams is a guy. He's a great talent, but he's going to elevate by just giving those guys opportunities. Randall Cobb, Marcos Valdes-Scantling, Equanimeous St. Brown, maybe your guy Adam steps up, Amari Rodgers.
Yeah.
But Tonyan and Cobb and MVS and the running back.
Anymore.
And LaFleur is so creative. So I think he'll still get his, like he said, I think 20 points is probably something he could still get to. Will he get to 26? Will he get to 30? That's the thing you got to keep in mind with him. And so I still think, you don't make a transaction unless you really are desperate to guarantee a couple of extra points. I'd still start Rodgers.